What's up guys, Josh here of Vocalitis today, and this is going to be my fourth video log. As you can see, I was training legs at Powerhouse, and I had a really good workout today, surprisingly, considering I trained really late, and my food's definitely much lower at the moment. Cardio's upped, so I was not, and I've been flat the past few days, haven't really been able to get like a good pump or anything like that, but today I actually had a really good workout going on. Got super pumped up, and could be from the 2 scoops of pre-workout and everything else I took before to help get me in the gym this late. But yeah, I really enjoyed the workout, and overall everything's going good with my training. I can't complain about anything right now. My strength is staying consistent. Actually, a couple of my lifts I have improved on. One of them being hack squats, as you'll see a little bit later in the video. My hack squat, my form, I really got it down to where it doesn't put a lot of pressure on my knees, and it just feels really good. And I can change the targeted area for what I'm hitting on the platform at this gym versus other gyms where like the platform where you put your feet, you can't necessarily move it around so much, and I don't like that. I like to be able to adjust it for if I'm hitting quads or hamstrings. Like today, I'm doing leg curls right now, but this is part of my little first warm-up type exercise thing. I did focus mostly on quads today. So, as you can see, I'm in my nerd shirt too. That's my new favorite shirt because Nerds is, quite frankly, my favorite candy in the world. So, yeah. One of the things, actually, I wanted to talk about today, I was asked about it on a private message, if I could do a video on, just how to stay motivated during a cut, or, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good, but I'm going to do some more just kind of some things I do to just stay more motivated in life in general, not just when cutting, but whenever you're just focusing on a goal, how to keep the motivation high. And motivation should be more of an intrinsic force, not so much extrinsic. And what that means is like it should come from within, not from the outside. So like things like motivational videos, really good quotes, things like that, those are going to be extrinsic motivational factors, and they're awesome. I love watching motivational videos. I love listening to motivational speakers. I find it really helpful. They're definitely good. You watch them and you're all fired up, but they should not be the driving force behind all of your motivation for the day or for life, because whenever the videos stop, whenever you stop reading the quotes, what do you have left over? And there's got to be much more to it. There's got to be more, I guess, depth to it, and that's where I think a lot of people mess up on, is they think they know where they should be, but but they're not necessarily where they should be in terms of like a good mindset. We get scared of chasing our dreams. We get scared of failure. We get nervous about changing things up, and things that stop us from being motivated and chasing our dreams. We got the fear of change. We don't want to become uncomfortable. Like right now, nobody wants to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to do a voiceover for a workout video, because later on in the day they might not get the chance to. It it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but this is something I started really enjoying doing, so I'm going to do everything I can to really do so. And the fear of being uncomfortable and the fear of uncertainty, being tired, fearing failure. A lot of us fear failure, and you will fail. You will fail many times on your journey, but you will never but as long as you keep getting back up and keep going, you never really actually failed. You've just had setbacks, you've just fallen, but as long as you keep getting back up, you're going to be able to keep going and just have that vision, that dream in mind the whole time, and that's really going to help out in the long run. I mean, we search for perfection in all that we do, and that's a mistake. I mean, in life and business too. We learn in business class that you can't always expect absolute perfection and think that's the only way things have to happen, because when things don't go perfect to plan, you become discouraged, you become demotivated. So you got to understand that there's going to be mess ups, and that's perfectly fine. But you have to learn to adjust with that and just keep pushing forward. Don't let it overwhelm you, and don't let it just consume you, and just keep thinking, oh man, I messed up, it's not going to work now. No, you just have to readjust, reassess, and then continue the course of action. And things to do, how do you stay motivated? How do you keep going? And there's a few things that you can do to kind of just help. And first one is just going to be find purpose. Find purpose in what you do. Is this really what you want to do? At the end of your life, when you look back, how will you reflect on how you lived? Is it the life you wanted to live? Did you want to live differently? What purpose did you want in life? And really chase that, because and you also have to desire. You want to desire something. You want to seek greatness. You want to seek something more than just now. And ways to just keep going and keep chasing that. Just surround yourself with those who are able to help you continue growing, help you continue pushing towards your dreams. We are who we surround ourselves with. So if you're surrounded by a bunch of people who are negative, demotivating, have no real plans, no real future goals, eventually that's going to rub off and start affecting your own life. And this is not what you want. You want to surround yourself with those who are able to help you get where you want to go. And it's much easier said than done, because it's hard to come by friends and people who have the same goals, who have the same mindset that you might have, that, man, I really want to be something. I really want to do more, and a lot of people just don't have that mindset anymore. Then also you have to just take action. You got to make things happen. Start with small steps. Continue, just keep taking small steps all the way up until you reach your goal. You might take a few steps up and a step back, but you just got to keep going and going, and just continue the action plan. Excuse me, I kind of burped. But don't let anyone or anything stop you. People aren't going to understand your dreams. People aren't necessarily going to understand your goals, but that's perfectly fine, because your dreams weren't made for anybody else. They were made for you and you alone. So if you tell somebody, hey, this is what I want to do, and they kind of just laugh or mock it, you really don't need to be around that person, because they don't understand that just because they don't want to do something doesn't mean that it's not made perfect for you. And those are just the type of negative, that negative energy, the negative thoughts are not what you want to be surrounding yourself with. That goes back to what I said earlier. Surround yourself with those who, when you tell them, hey, this is what I want to do, they're right there with you. They're like, man, that's a great idea. Keep going. I really believe you can do it. And yeah, but just continue with the action plan, no matter what people think, no matter what people say. Just keep going. Hard work and opportunity go hand in hand. No one's ever gotten lucky through life. No one's ever just kind of made it by and looked back and said, man, I was perfectly happy just making it by, just getting lucky. But those who worked hard and really got what they wanted, the ones who worked like hell, who kept chasing their dreams, chasing their goals, those are the ones, when they look back, they're the ones who are satisfied. And for me, talking to people who've made it, talking to people who are being successful, it's like they just say, keep going, keep pushing forward. They're like, follow your dreams no matter what it is, find your passion and stay true to it. And it's the best advice they can give, and it's true. It is excellent advice. So my favorite word, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. My favorite word in the world is the word prevail. The definition is to prove more powerful than opposing forces, to be victorious. And I apply this to a lot of situations in life, no matter what it is. Everything always seems to just be against you. Everything always seems to just kind of be pushing down, kind of not wanting to go your way. But if you keep pushing back, if you keep fighting against it, you eventually will become victorious and you will prevail. And this goes for gym, this goes for school, this goes for anything in which I put my mind to. I always think to myself, I will prevail. So this is pretty much how I stay motivated. It's the intrinsic factors, the extrinsic ones help too, but it's more of that deep desire inside. So thanks guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. Any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the next video log. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great one, y'all.